So, some of the tips about when to have this conversation, when and where really is what I would say. You want to pick a place that's private, where there aren't other people around, certainly not a family gathering or when your kids are in the home. You want to pick a time where there's enough time to have the discussion, where you're not rushed. You don't want to pick a time where your spouse is going through something extremely stressful. Now, there's stress in life, so that's not just sort of a global reason to put off having the discussion. But I'm talking about if your spouse has something huge going on at work or they have a parent in the hospital, take a beat. That's probably not the best time to have the conversation. Another piece of advice that I think is valuable is that you might want to tell your spouse in advance that you want to speak about something serious and help them prepare to have a real talk. Now, don't do that if you'll think it'll derail things and your spouse will want to have that conversation right when you share that, right? You have to fold these pieces of advice into your own understanding of your spouse and how your relationship tends to work, how they react to stress, if they like to be able to prepare themselves, or if it might be better to not give them something to worry about. Working with your own mental health professional on how to have a conversation with your spouse can be a really good idea to help you kind of develop your plan going into the conversation to set it up to be both kind and firm and compassionate. Telling your spouse that you're ready to end your marriage is a difficult conversation, but don't avoid having it. Just make sure that you do what you need to do to have it in the most respectful, kind, compassionate way possible.